I'm going to talk about Rihanna now. Rihanna is in no hurry to get married. Hold up. Shout out to the Bronx with the Cash App. She says, my late fee also at work. Well, thank you, Bronx. I appreciate that. I know a lot of y'all might be at work, but you know, I want to do this midday, you know. But salute to you. Make sure y'all like the stream, because this is not a premiere. This is a live stream. Rihanna doesn't want to get married because she doesn't want to take the time to put together lawyers to draw up a prenup, right? You see, women will protect their assets. You know, men are vilified for protecting their assets. But that's the same thing that Rihanna is looking to do. Rihanna wants to protect her billion-dollar fortune from the guy that she's with. Now, if a man says, you know what, I don't want to get married, I want to protect my money, he would be vilified. You're being cheap. You must not love her, right? They try to vilify successful men a lot. Now, am I saying she shouldn't do that? No, if she wants to protect her money, protect your money. But I think that most successful people should protect their money. And getting married may not be for everybody. Maybe she's comfortable in what she has and feel like a marriage would ruin that. Which again means that she understands that marriage can be very complicated. Marriage can be very complicated. So for people to think that marriage wouldn't be complicated, it absolutely can be complicated when money is involved. What's up, Severe? What's up, Jay Thomas? Now let's get into this article here. So Rihanna and ASAP in no hurry to marry as she wants to secure her $1.4 billion fortune first. Although Rihanna is eagerly awaiting the birth of her second child, it has now come to light that the singer and boyfriend apRocky are in no rush to get married. The power couple had their first child in 2022, despite the fact that Rocky and the Umbrella singer have been very close for a long time and were expecting their second child. According to her inner circle, she was content with the state of her relationship and worried that a marriage would upset their harmonious dynamic. The singer and tycoon is reportedly madly in love with Rocky and considers making it official as soon as possible, but she fears that rushing to the altar would only complicate their lives. According to insiders close to Riri, she wants to secure her $1.4 billion fortune before walking down the aisle. Rocky would get married tomorrow if Rihanna would agree, but she doesn't see the sense in it, an insider reportedly said. You know what? I've seen where men get, people get pissed off at men for waiting a long time to get married. Why? Why do you have to get married as soon as you get together? I know a lot of people are so quick to get into relationships and marry somebody. You should wait. So there's nothing wrong with waiting. I have no problem with her wanting to wait. I think ASAP would get married because he wants to be able to secure her, right? And financially it doesn't hurt him at all. But with her, she has a lot of money at stake. She has a brand at stake. And these women aren't going to ruin their brands. Now with men, they'll try to rush a rich man down the aisle and say, oh, he need to be marrying her. Why he making her wait so long? They got kids. Like, look at Giannis. Giannis is getting criticized because he's not in a rush to get married. Ain't Giannis doing the same thing that Rihanna's doing? Protecting his money? He feels like he has a good dynamic with his girlfriend. Why get married? So Rihanna should be able to get that same criticism as well then, but she's not. because a lot of you are fans of her, right? And you probably wouldn't even want her to marry ASAP. The couple started dating in 2019, but it wasn't until 2021 that Rocky started gushing about their budding romance, referring to her as the love of my life and the one in a GQ interview. Y'all remember this Vogue cover? This Vogue cover still to me just makes no sense, because as a woman, you're basically saying that you're leading your family and the guy that you're with, and she knows that she gets divorced. You know, this imagery is what is going to play in a lot of people's minds, and as to why she should be paying him. But you know, the thing is, ASAP could get custody. He could get full custody and get child support, and she would have to pay it. In May of 2022, Rihanna and Rocky welcomed their son. She announced that she was pregnant again during her Super Bowl performance in February. When she showed her growing belly during the performance in March, the couple were on British Vogue cover with their son. Coming back to marriage, insiders said Rihanna knows if they decide to marry, she would need a team of lawyers to work months on a prenup to protect her assets, adding that his $20 million net worth, despite being impressive, was just a fraction of her rising net worth. Sources say, frankly, she doesn't have the stomach for it. Rocky insists he loves Rihanna unconditionally and isn't after her money. You see how we gotta listen. I'm not after your money. I just want to be with you. Do you see what us as men gotta do? We gotta practically beg the women we with who have more money than us that we not after your money. We love you. Like, women ain't gotta do that. They just gotta pop out a baby, and all of a sudden they deserve to have a ring, you know? And again, she seems more comfortable having children than getting married. He said, I'm not after your money. I just want to be with you. I'm not after your money. I just want marriage. That's it. I'm not here to I'm not here to what I was gonna say. I'm not here to take from you. I have my own money. I want to do they split things 50-50. Or maybe he pays for things. You see, women are about protecting their money. They not about to, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to men, we supposed to marry a woman as soon as they have our kid. You supposed to marry a woman just because she was with us for a long time. I don't say a long time. I will say, let's say more than 5 years or so. Everybody like, why won't you marry her? What's wrong with her? It's like, do you not understand that I have a larger net worth than hers? And I want to make sure my money is protected, but no one cares about that. No one cares about that. Well, I will say this though, Jay. If he's traveling with her a lot, because Rihanna's not doing much. Like, Rihanna's not touring. You know, her main focus is her clothing brand. But she's not like on the road. She's not in the studio. So they can spend time together. There's ways that they can. You know, maybe he's around her a lot more, than she's probably used to guys being around her, and, you know, things happen. I find it funny how people are telling her how she don't need to get married and all this. But in reality, she's already chose him. This is the only man she's had a child with. And again, Rihanna has had plenty of failed relationships. I mean, we've seen them, you know? But to me, and again, this image right here, this is just atrocious as far as her leading him. This is a very, I don't say weird. It does come off as weird, but yeah, they like, protect your money. Don't let them get your money. They all in her ear. Don't marry him. He's coming after your money. I don't think ASAP is coming after her money. I just don't. I don't think ASAP is the type of dude that I'm going after. I'm with her for her money. I don't think he's that type of guy. Because that's her dating like a backup dancer or a backup singer, right? A guy that doesn't have a net worth, right? He's on the payroll. We've seen J-Lo get married to her backup dancer, okay? Rihanna's not doing any of that. Rihanna's dating a guy that has his own money, his own career, his own name. I don't think it's a situation where she's taking care of him. He has his own money. Yeah, but maybe people might say him having children with her is strategic. I mean, you just never know what goes on in the minds of people. But she done popped out 2 kids relatively quickly. You would think having children with somebody would change the dynamic. Shout out to Sovereign.
This sounds like a total role reversal between those two.
Yes, it does, don't it? And that's basically what it is. It's like a full circle role reversal. That's what this relationship has become, a full circle role reversal. It's basically what it has become, And that's why I feel like people are in her ear telling her, don't marry him, he's after your money. When really, I don't think he's after her money. She wants to be with him. That's why she had 2 kids with him. She would have never, all these dudes that she done been with, and she never had any children with them. Maybe it's because they didn't want children and they took precautions. But it's clear that ain't no precautions being taken here. And this is the road that she wants to travel. So